YouTubers, it's your girl Vibes Missy checking in. It's the weekend and it's Sunday and I'm going to do my video today. Alright, so let's get into this. Alright, so I told you guys before that I will be doing reviews on the TV show Power that is aired on Stars. And so today, before I start doing the review, since it's going to start like in the next 2 weeks, I just want to give you guys a brief synopsis of what happened in the first season, so at least you guys have an update. Alright, so first of all, there are 6 main characters in the show, right? Number 1 is Tasha St. Patrick, and she is the wife of a big drug lord by the name of Ghost. His real name is Jamie, alright? Jamie St. Patrick. They have 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy. Tasha is just your typical girl from around the way. Like, she has really no dreams. She feels that her life is perfect because her husband is a drug lord and she has everything that she needs financially, and she believes that she's living a dream, right? She's living the dream, like the perfect life, and she really has no dream. So yeah, that's Tasha basically. Her mom keeps telling her that she needs to put away money because it could end at any time. He could leave her, or he could lose the business at any time. He could be taken down and sent to prison. But at first, she refuses to do this. But then over time, throughout the season, she realizes that he is cheating. And so she needs to set aside some money just in case. And she starts to do that. All right. Then there is number 2, Tommy. Tommy is the partner of the big drug lord Ghost, and he is basically, Ghost is the mastermind. That's Jamie. He's the mastermind in everything, and Tommy is basically just his backup. Tommy acts on impulse. He's not really that smart. I think Ghost is smarter, and Ghost, as I said, is the mastermind in all of this. And Tommy is just basically there for support. He's the backup basically. He's not the one who does the dirty work, because we see Ghost doing like all the dirty work, like killing people and stuff throughout the season. So it's not really Tommy that's doing the dirty work, but Tommy's basically there to support Ghost, right? They're partners. They've been high school mates. They were schoolmates from the beginning, so they've been together, and Ghost believes that he can trust Tommy because they've been together for so long. So basically Tommy's just his down boy, and he trusts him a lot. All right? Number 3 is Kanan. And Kanan is played by 50 Cent. And Kanan is basically the drug lord who retired. Well, he hasn't retired, but he's been taken down and he's serving time in prison. So Ghost has basically taken over from him. But Kanan is a real drug lord. He plans to go back to the drug game. And as such, he's trying to control everything from in prison. He's trying to control the streets from prison. And he uses this girl, which she's signaturely known as the girl with the red shoes. He uses her to basically control the streets by killing people and basically just getting Ghost's camp in trouble, because he's trying to hold down the streets because he plans to return to the game. All right. He has a son, and his son's name is Sean, which brings me to the 4th character. And Sean is basically the pawn used by everyone, right? He is the driver for Ghost and his family. So he drives Ghost's family around everywhere, and he drives Ghost around everywhere too. He is Kanan's son, and he's used by his dad to basically keep an eye on Ghost. Not that Kanan really needs him to keep an eye on Ghost, because he's doing all of that from prison all by himself. Some reason he has like strong control on the streets even though he's in prison, right? So he really doesn't need him to keep control of Ghost, but yeah, he's used by him. Sean is also used by Tasha to keep her husband in check, in terms of seeing that she is an attractive woman. Sean is very attracted to Tasha, and so whenever he's around her, he's always watching her and blushing and stuff. And I think Tasha uses this to make sure that her husband sees that she's still attractive and she's still that it girl, because this young guy's in love with her and he's crushing on her. So yeah, she uses him for that. Maybe in season 2 we'll see Sean having a bigger role, but for right now he's basically just a pawn that is used by everyone. Which leads me to the 2 characters which really gets me aggravated, and that is Jamie, aka Ghost, and his high school sweetheart, Angela. All right. And Angela Valdez is this Puerto Rican girl who was with Ghost when he was in high school or when they were going to school. But he was thought to be a street guy and was not good enough for her. So her parents banned her from seeing him and sent her away to college. Right? She didn't oppose to this because I guess she thought he wasn't going anywhere and he was a street guy. So she didn't oppose to it and she went. Now, Jamie has businesses because he's a drug lord, but as you know, you have to have some sort of means of washing the money, which is called money laundering, to kind of make the money clean. Anybody who has worked in the bank before knows this process. And so Ghost has a laundromat and he has a club called Truth, right? And so one day he's in the club and he sees this girl, the Puerto Rican girl, walking through, and he runs to greet her, and he sees it's his high school girlfriend, and he runs to greet her, and she finds out that he's the owner of the club, and all of a sudden she's also in love all again. She keeps on saying, "Oh, Jamie, I see you've turned out good. You know, I thought you wouldn't make it, but now you're it." And because he's the it man, she wants to be with him. At first, she comes in at innocent because she really doesn't know that he has a wife and kids. But then throughout the season, she realizes that he does have a wife and kids, right? But that doesn't stop Angela. She wants to be with Ghost, and it matters not if she's breaking up a family, if she's being a homewrecker, she doesn't care. Regardless of the fact that her family still does not accept him. Even though he is now a businessman and has businesses, her family still does not accept him. And this is reiterated when her sister says, "Why are you messing around with Jamie? You know he's just with you because he wants to fuck you. He's never going anywhere." And she goes on by saying, "Stay with your boyfriend now. He's going somewhere. Don't mess around with Jamie." Right? So we see that he's still not accepted in her family, right? But Angela really doesn't care. She just wants to break up his family because she wants him for herself. Ghost is very ambitious and he is trying to go somewhere. He wants to be somebody. And unlike Tasha, Angela is basically smart and she's seeing a future. However, Ghost doesn't know that Angela is a detective and she's the one who is investigating his drug lord. So she doesn't know that he's Ghost, and he doesn't know that she's the detective that is investigating his drug, what do you call that, chain or whatever the word is. So she's the one who's investigating and he doesn't know this. So, yeah. In the end, in the final episode, we see that Tommy figures out who Angela is. And so it will be very interesting to see what will happen in the next season. Ghost is ambitious. He's searching for something. But in the final episodes, we see him accepting his position and actually saying he's going to be the biggest drug lord he can be. By the way, I should tell you guys that this show is based in New York City. So, yeah, that's it. And I'm very passionate about this show. I'm very excited, and I'm going to be doing reviews every week on this show. So you guys just tune in for that. I'm very, very happy that it's coming back. I'm going to try to do also Orange is the New Black, but it's going to be very hard to review that one because it's more than one season of that one. But yeah, Power, it's only one season. I'm really digging Power. It's really, really great. I think 50 Cent did a really great job with this one, and I'm very excited to cover it. So I'll see you guys soon, and we'll be covering Power very soon. I love you, YouTubers. It's your girl Vibes Missy checking out. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and like my videos and subscribe because we're gonna be getting down and dirty with Power this season. Love you, YouTubers. Goodbye.